Rajnish Kumar now joins us, Chairman of State Bank of India. Mr. Kumar, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Budget kept us busy, Mr. Kumar, on Saturday, and then the fine print must have occupied some mind space on Sunday. Haven't got a budget reaction from you. Before we get into numbers, let's understand your take on the budget.
So there are many measures. I think in the first reaction to the budget, sometimes I feel stock markets overreact. But if you look at the theme and many significant measures in the agriculture sector, power sector, relating to income tax, MSME, financial sectors, I can enumerate quite a few announcements which are, in my view, far-reaching, which will have far-reaching consequences.
Morning, and thanks so much for joining in. Just wanted to understand about the budget announcements, and especially the fact that deposit protection is now going to be raised to 5 lakhs as opposed to the earlier 1 lakh. How does that change life for you, especially at SBI?
State Bank of India, in any case, we have always believed that nobody needs an insurance cover as far as deposits with SBI is concerned. But talking of the system, after the problem with the cooperative bank which happened in Mumbai, there was a demand that the limit for insurance cover, which was set some 27 years ago, it needs to be devised. And I think if you look inflation adjusted, it would be almost the same what it was 27 years ago. So that was very much needed, and this will at least create more confidence in the mind of the people about the banks.
Most importantly, Mr. Kumar, wanted to understand on the AGR side, and this only came about in the fine print. The devil is always in the detail. What is it that you anticipate, given the most recent developments now, and given how problematic telecom is poised to be, and it could turn out to be toxic?
Well, the matter is sub judice, and let us wait what the Supreme Court decision is. The hearing, I think, is on 4th February. And what I believe is that the matter will ultimately be sorted out to the satisfaction of both the government and the telecom operators. Because for a country of the size of 1.3 billion people, my general discussion with a lot of people in the telecom sector, everybody feels that we at least need 3 to 4 large telecom operators, and country cannot be served with lower number of telecom operators, and that's why it gives me confidence and hope that this matter will get sorted out.
The fantastic news for SBI has been that if I take that one HFC account out, Diwan Housing, I'm at the liberty of speaking the name, you may not like to speak it, your corporate recovery is decent. So can I say that barring one account, things are looking up at least on the recovery front, on the corporate recovery front?
Yes, definitely. And this account was in trouble, all of us know, and we were reading for it. In September itself, we had started providing. But other than that, these 2 quarters, December as well as March 20 quarter, I have said in the past also that in the recovery and resolution perspective, these 2 quarters are likely to be very good quarters for the banking system. And we are expecting some good resolution and implementation of resolution plan in respect of couple of large accounts.
Overall loan growth came in at about 7%. Do you feel that given the parameters you yourself have discussed and the way things seem to be stabilizing, we could expect to see something in the mid-teens this year?
No, that will be very difficult because right now we are 7 and some of it has come from our international banking book. But there also the point to be noted is that there is a more demand for foreign currency borrowings from the Indian corporates. The retail story is intact. We are growing very well. Only thing is about the corporate sector demand revival, and the pipeline is fairly good. So maybe as these loans get disbursed, so next year, the 21, the growth numbers may be better. This year, the utilization of limits definitely improves in the last 2 months, and particularly in March. And we may end up somewhere around 9% YOY growth.
Mr. Kumar, when we spoke to the finance minister on Saturday, she said that, look, it's very easy for us to look at the bad news, but let's look at the good news. Autos have bottomed out. Generally, construction activity has picked up, and things are not looking as terrible as they were, let's say, in the month of August and September. Are you getting a sense that inquiries have started? Generally, corporate, which were shying away from borrowing, also good corporates, they're eager to borrow. Do you expect a radical recovery, or things are going to be just very slow and gradual? What is your sense?
No, definitely, like August, September, the mood as well as the mood was not as good, but after November it has started changing. And I also believe that as far as economic growth is concerned, things have bottomed out. And these things are all about the sentiment and the sense you get when you speak to the people or people engaged in economic activity. And in terms of, like, if you see our result, one of the very significant, very small but very significant indicator is that the loan processing fee on quarter-on-quarter basis has improved quite significantly. So what does it indicate? That during the December quarter, we have processed more loan proposals. And then the sanction but not disbursed pipeline is more than 1 lakh crore. So all these loans will get disbursed eventually over the next 6 months. And this is a good indicator. The project pipeline, that is another thing which we monitor. So proposals, at least the 3 sectors, I'm seeing very good activity.
Have to ask you about SBI cards, Mr. Kumar, because for us it's business as usual, because there are numerous reports talking about the credit card business topping off as UPI now picks up. This happened in China as well. If the same happens in India, then many brokerages are saying that SBI Card's valuation is going to be expensive. It offers limited appreciation. Your thoughts on the same and your message to the brokerage fraternity?
No, at this stage, I can't comment on this thing, but only one thing I will say, that the penetration of credit card in India is very, very low, and as the economy develops, people's income develop, there will be demand for credit and credit card, and we are growing decently.
See the IPO this year? I mean, this quarter, pardon me, in terms of timelines, anything you can indicate?
In all likelihood, it will happen in this quarter.
Fantastic. Okay. Just a quick line as well on the budget. The fact that there was no recap via bonds announced. Do you see any trouble in fundraising this year for PSUs?
No, I don't think so. There should not be a problem. And the move by the government, in fact, to divest the stake in IDBI Bank and to list LIC, these 2 measures stand out.
Kumar, really appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us, and have a great day ahead.